Hello, good morning, guys. I hope you are all well and safe at home in this pandemic time. This is our first video on this channel, that is Institute of Aviation Communication. In this channel, we will be focusing things about aviation communication, and in today's video, we'll be discussing about one license which is required to operate RT correction radio in aircraft or in aerodrome also. So I'll just take off and begin with what is RTR. Now this RTR is basically RTRA. In India, we are issued with RTRA license in which it stands for Radio Telephony Restricted Aeromobile, and some people called as aeronautics also, which means same. There is no difference in radio telephony restricted aeromobile and radio telephony restricted aeronautical. Now we'll just discuss what are the meaning of each and every term, starting with radio. Radio is basically any device, any electronic equipment working in the frequency of 3 kilohertz to 300 gigahertz. Be it your smartphone, be it your walkie-talkie, be it your any radio apparatus for communication and navigation fitted on aircraft or near aerodrome also. So in short, radio means any device working in frequency bandwidth that is from 3 kilohertz to 300 gigahertz. Now coming to telephony. Telephony means transmission of your message from one station to another station. It can be through your voice signal, it can be through your video signal, it can be broadcast, it can be visual, it can be in the form of signals which will be indicated in your cockpit or in your monitor from where you are monitoring the things. So it is not just about communication only. Like we will be thinking ki radio it means only communication. If you're navigating from one place to another place, suppose coming from Delhi to Mumbai or Chennai to Kolkata, in that case, you will be tuning to the Delhi VOR frequency or Delhi NDB station. Okay, whatever you will be following. It can be through your GPS, it can be through your RNP, it can be through your VOR. So basically, these all comes in the frequency of radio, and they are used for transmitting your message for the purpose of communication or navigation. Now the next term, that is restricted, it means that you will be transmitting your message for a purpose only. If you think that it is a need to transmit your message to any other station, then we transmit it, we tune to the frequency and give our message. If we think that it is not a necessary to transmit your message, we can go by any other means. So it's a wise decision that we use as less as frequency so that ATC can assist any other aircraft with more precise. Okay. Now the last term, that is aeromobile. Now this aeromobile is composed of two words. One is aero and other is mobile. This aero means aeroplane or aircraft or anything which is related to aviation and which can fly basically. Aviation is all about fly. And mobile means anything which is not stationary, which keeps on changing its point or its fix with time, with location, with uh, like we are not steady. It keeps on moving. Now some people might say that aircraft which is standing on ground, it is also having radio, it is also require RTR, but that aircraft which is standing on ground, it is standing for a purpose. Either you can say for maintenance, either it has not got any flight, or it has not a need to take off. That's why it is standing. But the main purpose to design an aircraft is not just to make an aircraft stand on the airport. It is having a purpose to fly in the air. Okay, so never ever think that a radio is fitted on the aircraft for the and if it is on ground and we do not require RTR, it is still required because aircraft, it is not taking off right now, but In coming days, in coming hours, might be take off, might be change its position from one station to another station. So we cannot say it is not required for the grounded aircraft. It is still required. Now this whole RTR means radio equipment fitted on an aircraft which is used to transmit your message for communication or navigation for a purpose only, and it is specified to only aircraft which or stations which keeps on moving with distance or with time. Okay, I hope you have understood the meaning of RTRA, and now you can decide whether you need it or not and work upon it accordingly. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you have found this video a very informative video. If you like this video, just give me a like. If you don't like it, just write it down. What are your suggestions to improve this video? And on what all topic you need videos regarding aviation communication, we'll make it further. Thanks for your valuable time.